Absolutely gospel fans. I'm here today at the table with Miss Kim Hopper.
Hello. It's such a pleasure to be with you today. I'm just getting to know you. And
Yes, as I'm just getting to know
yeah,
you.
I know, and I'm fascinated.
I'm
with
going to ask you all the questions.
Hey, well, I might have to ask you some too.
Let's do it back and forth.
Do it. Yeah.
Okay, beforehand you were telling me you've been in ministry, music ministry specifically, for how long?
Me personally,
Yes.
42 years.
I love that.
I was a child when I did my first concert.
Do you remember your age?
Well, I had my two brothers and I,
Okay.
which were the Greens.
Uh-huh.
Started out the very first concert I sang. I was 5.
5 years old.
5 years old. Yeah, and my
That
brothers.
is wonderful.
Yep, just a little girl. And then by the time I was about 12, we were touring some, opening up for other groups. And by the time I was 16, 17, we were full-time ministry.
You and your brothers.
Me and my two brothers.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Were they very protective of you growing up?
Yes.
Yes.
They were.
They made like a wall.
Yeah.
Nobody could get to you.
Yeah. And so when I married and had to leave the family group, that was not a good thing for a while.
Nobody approved of that?
They approved of him. But
That's good.
Until it was time for me to leave. Nope.
And then when you went from there, you went to another group.
I went to my husband's family,
Okay.
which is the Hoppers.
The Hoppers, which
Yes.
everyone knows about.
Yeah. I've been here 33 years. We've been married almost 34.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
And do your children sing?
I have 2 girls,
Okay.
one 27 and one 17.
Okay.
My mother-in-law has had 2 bouts of cancer and then a brain tumor recently.
Oh, goodness.
Her second bout of cancer was in 2014.
Okay.
And my 27-year-old now, at that point, she came in and started filling in for her grandmother and never left.
Okay.
So she's still touring with us. My mother-in-law only travels a little bit now. She's still really suffering from remnants from the brain tumor. So she's here occasionally.
But she's in recovery?
She's in recovery, which it's a
Amen.
medication issue.
Yes.
That they can't seem to get balanced. And
Okay.
her adrenal system doesn't function anymore from where the brain tumor was. So keeping that balancing act of sodium and all of these
Right.
things. So she struggles quite a bit. She's not been able to travel much in the last year and a half, but our oldest daughter tours with us and has been on the road with us since.
So your in-laws
14.
sing,
Uh-huh.
you and your husband sing, and now your daughter's singing.
Yes.
3 generations?
Exactly. And
What
my
does that
youngest-
feel like?
Well, I don't know if there's anybody else out there like that's done that, and at least not in my lifetime.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's my youngest daughter is extremely talented, but she's 17. She's more interested in school right now, finishing high school.
Yeah. You keep trying to coax her in.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
she loves it,
Yeah.
and she can play any instrument you put in her hands, sing beautifully.
Do you
But
play instruments?
I don't. I
No.
don't. My
Your
dad was-
voice is your instrument.
My voice. I played a little piano. My dad was a pianist, and I played a little bit when I was young. But I just loved to sing more, and so I started focusing more on that. I wish now that I had kind of balanced that where I could play as well.
Where you had a little bit more of
a
that.
little bit more of the playing.
But this is your solo album.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
And it is called Softly and
and
Tenderly. And what do you have on here?
Well, wonderful hymns of the church, and it's so funny. I'm one of these singers that goes from 0 to 90, in
Okay.
2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah.
I sing loud, I sing boisterous, and this is hymns and things that I grew up with, and they're sung softly and tenderly. And my husband's been praying for that for a long time.
That's so good. Well, what I've heard is a very soft and tender voice.
Thank you.
And not only that, I felt your emotion when you sang.
Thank you.
Like you were singing to the Lord, and you were singing, when He walks with me, when He
Yeah.
talks with me.
Right.
You were right there with Him. And it felt like I entered into the linger lounge with you. That's what I call it.
I love
The
that.
God and I, it's called the Lord's Linger Lounge,
Yeah.
right? And that's where it starts, is just sitting with Him.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
I felt like I was watching you with the Lord in the garden, and He was talking to you, and y'all are having a sweet conversation. And you just let us all into that. Isn't that beautiful?
That is beautiful because
Yeah.
that's what he does for me.
Yes.
You know what? He doesn't tell what you tell him. He's not
Yeah.
going to tell anybody.
Yeah.
He's going to keep
We need that safe space,
We need
right?
that safe space.
Yes.
And it's a time when I go to him and we just commune, and I feel like he's sitting right there.
Yeah.
And in all the situations in life when I didn't because we do what we do as ministry,
Yes.
you feel like you can't share your heart sometimes with a lot
Especially
of people.
right in the
because-
middle of it.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Because everybody expects you to be on and ready
Yes.
to help and witness, and you do and you want to do
Some
that.
days
but
we're
there's-
just empty. We're the
Oh,
same as
we're-
everybody
we're
else.
broken vessels.
Right.
And we need to be filled.
Yes.
And so I have to say, God, it's me. You're
Yeah.
here again
Yeah.
today.
And then
I
you
need
feel
you.
seen
Yeah, I feel seen. I feel
as
safe.
Kim,
Absolutely.
as Kim,
Not as a singer.
as his daughter.
Yeah, as the daughter.
He
And that's a
calls you
beautiful
his
thing.
own.
Yeah.
And he walks with me. I don't talk.
And he
I'm not a
talks
singer,
with
but
me.
I love it when you sing.
Tells me I am his own.
When we tarry.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I
Joy
love
we
it.
share as we tarry there.
Yes.
None other has ever known.
Oh,
right.
woo, girl! I can tell that you're living what you're singing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing that. Thank you for joining me at the table here at Absolutely
It's my
Gospel.
pleasure today.
Oh,
I hope they'll
you
get-
are a blessing.
They'll get this because this is
Yes.
my heart, something I've wanted to do for a very, very long time. And I love all the new songs, but boy, those old ones, they
have
they're
meat.
Not, yes, they have meat, and a lot
Yes.
of people don't write like that anymore.
No,
So we
that's
need to
good.
we need to sing those songs.
Everybody
too.
get it. Go to absolutelygospel.com and we're going to give you the link to Kim and to the Hoppers, and we want you to get the CD
Yes.
or album or vinyl or stream it.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
can
cool
stream it.
thing.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
Kim.
My pleasure.
Yes.
My pleasure to meet you.